Urinary tract infections. What is the best way to prevent / treat them? This is a question that we received in the DMs, and I wanted to share with you insight into some local wild herbs that can be used, and a couple things that we have in store. Now, most people have heard about the idea of using cranberry juice, and great, it's definitely a potential, a possible solution. There are a lot of people that have used it. However, what is more potent than just regular conventional cranberry juice is actually wild cranberries that actually grow here in Alberta and many other places. So maybe they're nearby you. And I've been out in the years past harvesting them. I've even turned it into a tincture. So I've got it's cranberry leaf, cranberries, the berries themselves, as well as another herb called uva-ursi or bearberry. Very, very, very similar to the cranberry. In fact, it's often, to the untrained eye, very hard to tell them apart. They've got very similar properties. So you can use the tincture. So it's got leaf and berries in there. And yeah, you can even see them. We still got them in the bottle. That beautiful cranberry color. That is a tincture, so that can be taken just straight in the mouth, followed with some water, or since it's in a base alcohol, sometimes that can be a little bit strong in taste and sensation for people. So just putting it into water, a couple of dropper fulls, squirt, and then down in some water. That works. Or the uva-ursi, the bearberry, the leaves can be harvested any time of year. They stay green year round. We've also got it in kind of like a bulk tea form. Best to prepare that tea, let it cool, and then drink it that way. And then that way it goes through the urinary tract. And let me just highlight a couple of things in this book specifically about each of these herbs. So I'm going to reference the Edible and Medicinal Plants of the Rockies, fantastic field guide for foraging. And in here, it's got all about the bearberries. So I'm just going to sit down and show you what this book has to say. Now it says, the leaves, fresh or dried, were used in medicinal teas as tonics for stimulating urination and cleansing the urinary tract. Studies suggest that bearberry has an antiseptic effect on the urinary tract, and it has been shown to inhibit the growth of gram-positive bacteria. It also has a mild vasoconstricting effect on the uterus. I mean, I think those are kind of synonymous, hey? The uterus and the universe. It may help relieve menstrual cramps. The tea was used to treat kidney and bladder problems, lower back pain, right? So there's lots going on with this herb. It is out there in the wilds. You can even find it growing in Calgary in people's yards. Now, if we fast forward ahead a couple pages, we can get to cranberries. There we are. So, medicine. Cranberry juice has been long used to treat bladder infections. Research shows that these berries contain arbutin, which prevents some bacteria from adhering to the walls of the bladder and urinary tract and causing an infection. Cranberry juice also increases acidity of the urine, thereby inhibiting bacterial activity, which can relieve infections. Increased acidity also lessens the urinary odor of people suffering from incontinence. So on and so on and so forth. So there you are. There's two amazing, powerful, locally available wild herbs that you can utilize to prevent / treat urinary tract infections. And it's one of those ones that once people get turned onto it, anecdotally, they say like, yes, amazing. It absolutely works, and it works far better than kind of your store-bought, ocean spray, cranberry juice, that kind of a thing. So, of course, go for the wild stuff. Go for the herbs, cranberries, leaf, or the uva-ursi bearberry. We got those in stock. And if you're interested in, being able to procure your own wild food and medicine, this is something that we absolutely feature in the wild plant walks that we do. You go to lateseller.ca, we've got listings of some of the upcoming classes that you might be able to join. So there we are. Keep those questions coming. Happy to answer, happy to share, and yeah, hopefully wild cranberries, uva-ursi, if the need ever arises, you're going to keep that in your brain and be able to use with great success.